I came home. I was early, and there he was, or there should I say was his bare ass, because that's all I could see. That and her legs wrapped around his waist. Actually, they were way up around his neck, and I remember thinking, what the hell is Richard doing fucking a gymnast on top of my grandmother's table? I actually stood there marveling at their flexibility. Mary Lou saw me first. Oh my God, Richard, Richard. He turns, he sees lots of silence, lots of scrambling for clothing nobody can find. He tries to apologize. He tries to say it's my fault. He tries to get me to slap him, hit him, hate him. All I want to do is check the condition of my grandmother's table. She leaves. I go into the kitchen. I come back out with some furniture polish to make what I thought was the love of my fucking life. Polish the table until it shined. The next morning, I put it out on the street and it was gone in 30 minutes, as was he. Crossfade. 2 weeks later, I'm in the corner market. Richard walks in with her. I say, Richard. He says, Annie. I say, what are you doing here? He says, oh, just picking up a few things. I can't help myself. You mean besides her? She calls me a bitch. Heads turn, the kid behind the counter looks up. I turn to Richard and I ask, why? All I want to know is why. He looks at me and he says, because you care too much in a world that doesn't give a shit anymore. I stand there in the middle of that market and for the first time in my life can't think of anything to say. So I run out of my market, out of my neighborhood, out of my life as I know it, and I come to this local U-Haul outlet and rent a truck for the first time in my life, pack up everything I own, and start driving around the city in circles until I come to this sign, apartment for rent, which I do after being told how lucky I am.